Good morning. Happy Monday. Today we're at Mount Carmel Cemetery, just a little bit outside of Chicago, Illinois. This is technically Hillside, Illinois, but there are a lot of interesting people here, a lot of gangsters, a lot of legends, a lot of lore, a lot of famous people. And over here, when you first come in the front gate, if you take your first right here, Al Capone is right over here. And if you go the complete opposite way, Frank Nitti, who was Al Capone's bodyguard and the second boss of the Chicago outfit after Capone, he's over there. But this is Al Capone. Hopefully the video and the view is okay. I'm trying a hotspot and it doesn't seem to be the greatest. But this is Al Capone. As you can see, a lot of people leave cigars and Italian flags, and I've seen alcohol bottles and all kinds of different things here. 1899 to 1947. Died a horrible death of syphilis in Florida. But if you can see here, I've been recording videos all morning, so sorry about my voice. But as you can see, people chip away at this stone, which is kind of sad. But the whole Capone family is here. And this is not the original place that he was buried. He was actually first buried at Mount Olivet Cemetery, not too far away. And he ended up being moved over here. It's Teresa Capone, Al's mother. And his father, Gabriel, who was also at the original site. Ralph was Al's brother. But I'm here shooting several different videos today. There's going to be a good one coming up showing several different sites here. I was shooting several different videos yesterday, and there's going to be some good ones coming. Hi, Sue. Caleros, how you doing? We're not too far away from the airport either. But just a beautiful, beautiful cemetery. And I'll take you for a little ride with me. The way that I'm doing this is a little bit different than how I usually do it, just because today I have my dog with me. So this is a no pet cemetery. So we're going to drive around a little bit. But this is Mount Carmel Cemetery just outside of Chicago. A lot of gangsters here, a lot of interesting people. I'm here shooting a couple of videos, but I thought I'd hop on and do a quick live and show you just a little bit about what this cemetery looks like. If any of you ask me questions and I don't see it, I have my phone propped up in the window right now and driving, so I'm probably not going to be able to see it. But I do appreciate everybody who signed on right now. This is just a quick preview of what things look like in this cemetery. It is massive. There's a lot of gangsters here, a lot of people back from Al Capone's days, people that were friends with Al Capone, people that worked with Al Capone, people that hated Al Capone and were his sworn enemies. But it's a very interesting cemetery. And as we go through here, you'll notice that there's a lot of small mausoleums, a lot of really interesting grave sites. The stones in here, the architecture is really, really cool. But yes, this is, I forgot to put in a title on this, but we are at Mount Carmel Cemetery in Hillside, Illinois right now. And we're checking out some of the gangster graves. We started at Al Capone. And these are massive. Really, really cool. Edward G. Robinson, I'm not sure about that. Just a really neat place. Dennis Farina, the actor, is in here. But this is just a massive place, and it's kind of hard to find some of the people you're looking for. But where we're heading right now, there's a couple of different people over here. And there will be an actual video here. A tiny little traffic jam ahead of us. Okay. This is Dean O'Banion. He was one of the mafia bosses back in the day in Capone's era. Dean O'Banion. He had a flower shop as a front that was across from Holy Name Cathedral. And Holy Name Cathedral was it's a really neat church in downtown Chicago. And I just filmed a video there last week and haven't gotten a chance to put it up yet. But that's where Hymie Weiss was killed. He was another mob boss. And he is actually just up here about one section away. Now this is one of the neatest ones here. This is not Hymie Weiss, but this is just a different J.B. Lavezzer. I'm not very good at pronouncing some of these, but this is really cool. The architecture in here is phenomenal. But Hymie Weiss is just up here. Hopefully the video and audio quality is okay for you guys. But this is Hymie Weiss right here. He was one of the mob bosses. And he was the one that was killed. Oh, the vulture. He was killed in front of Holy Name Cathedral in Chicago. A very famous incident that happened. He was with a guy named Patty Murray, and they were both gunned down in front of the cathedral, and the bullet holes still exist. You can still go down and see them. The Jennas, yeah, they're a couple sections over. But yeah, just a really neat cemetery. A lot of good stuff here, a lot of history. But I wanted to give you a quick view of what was going on here today. It might be a couple days before I get another video up. I have a lot of stuff that I've been shooting over the last couple of days, but I've been slacking on actually editing and getting things together. So I apologize for that. But there's a lot of videos in the can. But a really interesting cemetery. Yeah, the Jennas, I went by and I shot a part of the video for that with them earlier. But I'm pretty sure they're back this way. I'll take you by and show you as long as I can find them again over here. But if anyone's wondering why we're in the car right now, it's because this is a no-pet cemetery, and I have my dog with on this trip. That's also pretty neat. So some of the shots I'm getting now are from the car. But she's happy. She's eating chicken and drinking water, and she's having the best life a dog can have. I may have taken the wrong route here. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed this. It wasn't meant to be a long live, just a couple minutes, just to show you the size of this cemetery and just some of the architecture here. Some of these mausoleums are just absolutely incredible. And there's so many of them. You know, it's easy to look up history of mobsters, but I'm sure that there's a lot of stories of people that you know, the names might not look familiar. There is just a lot of really interesting stuff here. If you're into visiting historic cemeteries, this is absolutely one that should be on your list. But this is, oh, over here. Since you asked for the Jennas. I don't know if they have a map. There was nobody in there, but this is the terrible Jennas. 6 brothers. Pretty horrible people. But one of the things is that this does get to be a busy cemetery. There's people, you know, you can't stop and dink around too much without pulling off and doing your thing here. It is a pretty busy place. A lot of people come and visit here. Al Capone is at the beginning. Once you pull in, he's just off to the right. Frank Nitti is off to the left. A lot of times Gangster and Chicago Mafia and all that kind of stuff, those videos don't always tend to do well. But for those of you that do enjoy that kind of thing, that video will be coming up. And I'm going to try to get better about doing live streams too. I kind of go through phases of that. I'll do a couple of them and then nobody will sign on, and then I'll try to do a couple more and people will enjoy it. So thanks for tuning in. I know this was just a short one, but I wanted to give you a little kind of a feel for what we're doing here and what this place looks like. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll do another live soon. But thanks for joining, and we'll catch you later.